What up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Motivate Marin.
And Artificial AV in the building.
And D-Loops is somewhere in Jamaica drinking some rum, smoking a spliff.
Nah, he's on Gullah Gullah Island right now, looking like Binya Binya.
But we are the creators of the Stew Beat Showcase, and we bring to you the Beat Club Podcast, where producers are heard. The best place to hear new beat makers from around the globe. Here we keep it real about the music and cut to the facts with the help of our special guests and listeners worldwide. If you wish to join our Beat Club Podcast community, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, Beat Club Podcast, and join our private producer group on Facebook by searching the Stew Beat Club. What is going on, my brothers? How y'all feeling, man? What's up, AV?
I'm doing all right. I wish I had some food.
Yeah, man.
But I had some coffee, so I got a little bit of energy.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Catman is in here. What's up, man? What's going on? How you feeling?
I'm waking up too. The coffee's helping, but waking up at 1 p.m. But no, it's been a chill weekend. I've been in and out of the studio, just kind of rebooting.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, I got a juice in today, man. I've been rocking with Juice Up Cafe. I'm gonna give them a shout out, man. Black business in the hood. Yeah, right.
Dorchester?
Right. And Mattapan,
okay.
Right by P&R. Right there on the Ave. Yeah,
I gotta go there.
Yeah,
man.
Cafe Juice Up, man. So I'm gonna give them a shout. They ain't paying us, but I will give them a shout. Black business in the hood, juicing in the community. You know what I'm saying? And I love it because mad people go in and out of there now, and they're juicing and getting their ginger shots, their wheatgrass shots, and just doing the right thing. So
that's good, man.
Yeah, health is wealth, man. Nothing cliche about that, man. But yeah, I'm feeling good. Glad to be here. I feel like we haven't been here in a while, man. It's just been weird. Like the past couple months, we haven't been in here.
Yeah, every time we take a week off or something, I always forget how to get here. I'm like, damn, am I taking the right exit? So yeah, it feels weird, but we back. I think we're gonna be back for a while. We shouldn't be missing any episodes for a little bit.
Yeah, man. It looks like we gonna be on a good run. Hope everybody enjoyed their Mother's Day and showed love to their mothers and motherly figures in their life, man. I definitely had a good time. I went to church last week. That's all my mother be wanting us to do on Mother's Day.
Just come to church.
Just come to church. I don't want no gift. Just come to church with me. So it was dope. Good to spend some time with my moms. I do got to check on my grandmother though. That's where I've been slacking. So I had to make sure I do that, man. But you know what? My message is always make sure you show your loved ones love. And we definitely got some Beat Club Podcast lives coming up. Salute to everybody out on Facebook, Twitter, or whatever. But we need to see y'all in the building, man. That's one thing, man. Like I got to put that out there. I want to see more of my people come out, man. I know y'all rock with us online, but I need to see people like Old Head Scott, people like that be in the area. You know what I'm saying? D Sharp. I need you to come to Boston. You came to New York, come to Boston. You know what I'm saying? But we'll be back Thursday, May 30th at the Milky Way Beat Club Podcast Live. That's in Jamaica Plain, 284 Amory Street. Doors open at 10 p.m. Y'all already know how we do. It's $10 to enter. Free sign up. Open producer showcase. And then we got a couple of dope feature beat battles. So look out for that. And then Sunday, June 23rd, we will be back in NYC. So all my people in the tri-state area, come out to Pianos. That's on Ludlow Street in New York. Same thing. We're actually going to start a little bit earlier on June 23rd. The doors are going to be opening at 7 p.m. So we're going to run from 7 to 11. It's a Sunday, so we know some people got to get in and get out, got work in the morning. So we doing it for y'all. So come out 7 p.m. Sunday, June 23rd. And another note for that date is we definitely going to be celebrating AV's birthday that night, too. So we're going to stay. We're going to party. We're going to have a good time in NYC.
33.
Yeah, man. And a little bit down the line, Saturday, July 27th, we will be in Durham, North Carolina at Pinhook. That's on 117 West Main Street, right in downtown Durham, North Carolina. So come out. Shout out to all our producers in the North Carolina area. Big shout out to Steve Skyline for making the battles happen, man. I appreciate you. Doors open at 9:30 p.m. for that. So keep the date for that. That's Saturday, July 27th. So as you can see, man, we're keeping our promise, man. We trying to come to a neighborhood near you, come to a venue near you. And hit us up, man. Hit us up on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever, and let us know, man, what we got to do to come to your city if we need to come to your city. So, yeah, man, it looks like we ready to get this show started, man. You already know how we do, right? You know what we do here, Catman? Yeah. So, yeah, we might as well just get right into it, man. Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, man. Let's keep it or cut it. Let's go. So y'all know how we do, man. Each and every week here at the Beat Club Podcast, man, we play Keep It or Cut It. We get submissions from all over the globe. And the only requirement, man, is just send fire beats, man. It's really that simple. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to listen to these beats, see what's good. If we like the beats, we keeping them. If they're not making the cut, we cutting it. And it's just as simple as that. And shout out to our sponsor, Beatmakers Boutique, for helping us reward dope beats from dope producers as we search for our beat of the month. You get nominated, you could win a free sound pack from Beatmakers Boutique. Make sure you follow them on IG and show love. And also shout out to our sponsors, IK Multimedia, for supplying those iLoud micro monitors. That's how we hear the beats in here. And they sound super clean. So we're going to get right to it, man. Who we going to start with?
All right, so first up we got Flight School Beats, and this is called Shuffle.
Where you from?
They from, let me see.
What's that say? Illinois?
Peoria.
Oh, the beat's called Hollywood Shuffle. That confused me for a second.
Peoria is in Illinois?
I would assume so.
Yeah. All right, man. Keep it or cut it. Let's go. Flight School. Sorry, man. Calling you by your government. That's what's on the checks, though. That's what we put on the checks. So the name of that joint was Hollywood Shuffle. How y'all feeling about it, man? Avi, what you think?
I think it was cool. I don't think it was a bad beat. I kind of just wanted to hear somebody on it, to be honest.
Yeah.
And see what somebody could do to it. I'll keep it. Okay. Plain and simple.
What's up, Catman?
I rock with it. I like the fact that there was a lot of depth to the variation.
The mic, man.
Oh, set more up on it.
Yeah.
I like the fact there was a lot of depth to the variations. Like each time there was like a different layer that kind of popped in and out. Up front, I was thinking there could be more variation on the bass line, but then, like I said, the third time around, there was some stuff that I didn't hear before. So, and that swing really got me. So that's a keeper for me.
Yeah, same here. Like it had like the beat just it seemed simple, like on a surface level, like where it was just like, okay, it's cool, but yeah, there was progression, you know what I'm saying? Like it progressed as it went along, and
especially the percussion.
Yeah, exactly.
Progressive percussion.
Yeah, yep. So I was rocking. At first I was kind of like, it's alright, but as it went on, like I appreciated it more. And like Avi said, I heard the record, like I could hear a dope MC spitting on that, so I'll keep it as well. So that looks like it's a unanimous keep it, and that's easy, man. That's a good way to start the show.
Yeah, I feel like
it sounded like an intro beat too.
I gotta get calibrated. It's been a while.
Yeah, yeah. I feel out of whack too, man.
Yeah,
all forgot to mention, writer's block and all of that, but they know what it is, man. If your beat gets kept, it gets placed on an instrumental mix that we release called writer's block every other month, or whenever we decide.
Whenever we drop that.
But generally we release them like every couple months. But yeah, so keep that in mind. That's what it's all about. And don't feel away, man, if we cut your beat, man. It's all about growth. No yes men over here. Real
Facts.
Criticism, constructive criticism. We're not just shitting on people's beats on here. So, keep submitting, man. But that was definitely a great way to start the show. Shout out to Flight School. Now, who's next up?
Next up, we got SoundCloud Blunt.
Okay, now.
Blunt Object. And this is called Miss Me When I'm Gone. And they from the UK. Shout out to the UK.
All right, man. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
Was SoundCloud Blunt Object.
Okay, Blunt. I'm just gonna assume
Blunt
it's
Object.
just Blunt Object. Catman, how'd you feel about that one, man? I'm gonna start with you.
Yeah, I felt like definitely less of the sort of progression we were just talking about on that one. I dug the drum pattern. There was just something about the piano and like the vocals were kind of clashing on one part, and that kind of took me out of it for a little bit. And the trumpet just seemed kind of sterile to me. But like maybe just like more effects on it, more reverb, delay, and whatnot. Like I'm like all about like the dreamy vibes, like especially when it comes to treating samples, to kind of push it in the background so that it kind of peaks out in different ways. But again, that's the personal taste for me. That's sort of what I was feeling. I'm sort of on the fence about it, leaning towards cut it. But I don't know. What do you think?
If you're leaning towards cut it, then it's a cut it.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. I'm new to this.
Yeah. I'm just gonna cut it. I pretty much agree with everything you just said. It just needed some more like flavor to the sounds. The sounds just sounded like chicken with no seasoning on it.
Yeah, so that's how I felt about the trumpet, especially. It was just right in front, and there was no like kind of seasoning.
Exactly. Just need some more sauce on it, man. But cool beat, good foundation. Add some effects. But I gotta cut it today.
Yeah, I feel bad cutting this beat. I think it was cool.
Yeah.
It just needed. I didn't really care for the drums per se too. And I just thought it needed like a dope bass line would have been good too. Like it just felt like hollow. Like like it needed some bottom. Yeah, like a nice bass line would have done it for me. I'm not gonna throw out the safe keep it. I would have used my you have a safe keep it as well. I would have thrown out my safe keep it on this one, but Nah, like this producer, I think clearly is good. I think you could submit some doper shit. So for now, I'm gonna cut it as well. It sounds like a unanimous cut. Yeah, let's get one more in, man. Who we got here?
All right. Next up, we got Taylor Made It. This is called What Was.
All right, live on Keep It or Cut It. Let's go.
Tuned in right on time. So keep it, bro. That shit was dope.
Yeah.
I think it's across the board.
Yeah, I think that was easy enough, man. That sounds like a keep it.
That sound design is crazy.
Yeah.
Like the trickly sort of thing.
Yeah.
I'm all about those sorts of sounds.
That might even be my nomination, but it's kind of early. That's the third one.
Okay.
I'm gonna save it though. I'm gonna save it.
Yeah, that was like yesterday I was listening to Selection, the radio on Beats One, and that sounds like some shit that I would hear on that show.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that shit's dope, man. That's definitely a dope vibe.
That's a vibe.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that was getting me through the day yesterday. So that, yeah,
just coasting.
Yeah, that's a keep it, man. That's an easy keep it. So Catman, man, how you doing, brother?
Hey, not too bad.
Yeah.
Just kind of chilling this weekend.
Yeah.
Had a little less going on than the past couple of weekends, which is nice.
I know,
Just
man.
To catch my breath. Had a lot going on the past month.
Yeah, man. So yeah, yo, you gotta get used to
to
the microphone.
I'm not used to this.
I mean, if you want to lean back, just do what I do.
Yeah,
do one of these.
I'll get right up on it. Yeah. I'm not a singer by any means. I don't know how to use a microphone.
But let the people know who you are, man. Where you from? What you do?
Yeah. So it's Catman. Instagram, Facebook, every handle is Catman Beats. I've been producing seriously since around like 2015, start of 2015. But I've been making music since I was like 6 or 7 when my parents got me a keyboard. So it's been a long and storied history of sort of bouncing between like a bunch of different genres and instruments over the course of my life. But now I'm kind of locked in. I'm doing a lot of keys-based stuff, some sample-based stuff. It's a mix of a lot of different things. But originally from Worcester, and then I went to college out in UMass Amherst and been in Boston for like 3 years. So I'm here cutting my teeth. I play live keys with Latrell James. So
James, that's family.
And that was like my first into like the whole community out here, and that's how I met Dua and from Bad Rabbits, and so we have a band called Tides with my bud Reverser Ryan Garvey as well. Just the three of us, and we're tracking an EP right now. So shout out to those guys.
Yeah.
And yeah, so those are like the two main projects. I mean, I do a bunch of random stuff. I'm in a jazz fusion group called City of Four as well. I play with this jazz group called Stages, just STGS. I know I'm busy with all sorts of stuff, but I also work full time, so I'm constantly burning out. But.
So y'all hear this, everybody out there, all the producers on the grind out there working. Y'all hear all of this shit that he's up to.
It's a grind for sure.
Yeah, man, and on top of that, working a 9 to 5. Like I know all about that life too. I do that as well. So, but we trying to transition out of that shit, which we've discussed.
Yeah, exactly.
Offline. We've had those discussions.
That's the dream.
So that's dope. So. How did you get your start? Like you said, your parents just bought you a keyboard, and you kind of just...
Oh, geez. It's a funny story. So we were having, like, this birthday party for, I believe it was, like, a 90th birthday or something like that. It was, like, my uncle's 30th and my grandma's 60th. It was something like that. And so they had, like, a thing together. It was a surprise for both of them. And I just remember at that party, I was, like, maybe 5 or 6. There was a grand piano in the corner, and I was just plunking out Happy Birthday, just, like, unprompted.
Wow.
Like, I've always been very sound, like, oriented, and we had, like, some instruments around the house, but... just started to really hone my ear around that age. And then the keyboard, they got me this like software to like learn lessons because they didn't want to buy lessons just yet. But, I finished that really quickly, apparently. I mean, I don't remember a lot of the stuff, but
so you on some childhood prodigy type shit.
Well, no, nothing like that. No, it's really just I just found my ear at a young age. I wouldn't say I had the technique by any means.
Yeah.
Like, if anything, I was a really difficult student. I did not like practicing, and I was always, they kept on being like, don't look at your hands, you want to integrate it, but I would always be just like right on the keyboard trying to make sure I was doing everything right. But
so how long did you do lessons for?
So I took classical lessons starting in 3rd or 4th grade, so a year or two after that, and then I kept those going till like 7th grade, and then I switched over to just jazz lessons. I did them both for a while, like maybe a year, and then I was like, I don't have the patience for classical, which is really just me saying like I don't want to read exactly what's written. I make too many mistakes. I want to have some room to improvise and kind of express myself. So jazz was really the first big thing, and like growing up, I was only listening to like classical jazz and like kind of like sort of out of left field stuff. You know, it wasn't until later that I started getting into, you know, some different genres.
So when were you able to like transition that into like making beats? Or like when did you like get the interest or get that bug into like actually producing? So
the production stuff started in like 7th grade, like around the time I was doing jazz lessons. I got Finale, which is like a I don't know if you know that software. It's like for like making sheet music and like writing up charts and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I would do that, and I would listen to the MIDI playback, and it would be, I mean, it's shitty as all hell. Like, you know, listening to the trumpets and the pianos and stuff. But I just was like, oh, I can put something down and hear it back right away. And there's something about that immediacy that I just got addicted to.
So within the program, you would write out the music, and it would play back whatever you wrote out.
Yeah. So I would click out
put the
like
notes and
I would write up like Jesus, young, like 7th grade, I was writing up like 8, 10, you know, voice, you know, with like horns and like flutes and whatnot. And I would just hit the playback, and I get to hear it with like, I mean, the arranging was terrible.
Yeah, of course.
It was obviously still a 7th grader made it, but like, you know, just the fact that I could look at it and see it, like you had the line go by the music, and it would play all the notes for you.
That's dope.
And then shortly after that, I got Sony Acid, so that's how I got my start. Just using stock plugins and drum breaks and one hits and stuff, layering some guitar in here and there, some keys, but. Yeah, that was 7th or 8th grade, but it didn't really click until I got FL, like maybe 4 or 5 years later.
Okay.
And I mean, I've been at FL ride or die pretty much since then. So.
So that's, you make all your joints in FL Studio?
Yeah, FL12. Shout out to FL12.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I just peeped that when you were setting up. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I'm not making the jump to 20 yet. I can't do it yet. Yeah. I got too many templates and things set up.
Oh yeah.
And I'm playing with Ableton too. Long story short, so I just did the Nightwork show.
Yes.
And I literally got Ableton like 2 or 3 weeks before that show because I mean people were pressuring me to get it. You know, shout out to Lightfoot for he was pushing me to do it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stick with FL Performance Mode. That's the only thing I use 20 for. Is their performance mode's really stable. And I just got the Fire controller, so I had this whole idea of like, oh, I want to use that. But then I saw this band Tennyson at Brighton Music Hall that Lightfoot and Reverser again, shout out to those guys. They played a killer set opening up for Tennyson, but then Tennyson came on, just the two of them playing like electronic drum kit, like sequencing like drum sounds live with like 2 laptops, and then he had like a push and then keyboards. He was switching patches. It was like seriously one of the most intricate things I'd ever seen, and it was all Ableton. So I was like, you know what? Like literally that night, I went, got the software, started. Like I put in like probably like a good 40 or 50 hours in that week just trying to cut my teeth with it.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe I'll make the jump to Ableton at some point.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
the workflow is
Lightfoot's been
crazy.
preaching that for
Lightfoot.
a couple of years now. He's like, yeah, get Ableton.
I know, and I understand it now. Some part of me is like, what if I had switched to Ableton when I moved out here? Like, how much further along would I have been?
Yeah.
But you can't think like that.
Nah, it's and you got to use what works for you anyway. Like I'm
Yep.
a firm believer of that anyway. It doesn't really matter what you use.
Very true.
It's how you use it. And,
Yeah, for real.
And shit, people use. He's a Reason guy, and I do not get Reason. Like I just and Ableton was like worse too, because somebody tried to put me onto Ableton years ago, and I was like, that was before I was even embracing software. Period. Anyway,
Yeah, exactly.
I was such a hardware person that I was like, and you want me to learn this shit? Like, get this shit out of here.
It's so funny because I'm different than a lot of people in that way because I went from software to hardware.
Yeah, now
I
that's
don't like because that's just what I grew up with.
Yeah.
I had a PC, like,
Yeah.
and I just didn't have any hardware. to
different
work with.
era. Yeah,
Yeah.
different era. That's dope, man.
But seriously, started with Sony Acid. It's funny to think back of those times, but I guess that counts as production.
Yes, it does.
And Jay Demers, is that what he uses? Is it Acid or something similar to that? Right? It might be Acid, right?
I think
that he
yeah.
still makes his beats
Seriously?
in Acid.
Yeah, I think he did say that.
Yeah.
It,
And I
it was.
honestly-
It is acid.
I thought it was just like a random. I didn't realize that it was something that people used, like until years later.
Yeah, I mean, like what I know Acid for is like coming up. Like a lot of my DJ homies would use it to do like quick remixes because
Yeah,
you just drag and drop an acapella and a beat and just throw it in there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying. So
Kinda
that's
like Audacity.
Yeah. That's what he
That's
uses.
what he
Audacity.
uses.
That's what he
seriously?
uses. Audacity.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, that's low,
Yeah, he uses
lo-fi.
Yeah, he uses Audacity to make all his beats to this day.
I know it was an A.
Yeah,
word.
yeah.
I've used Audacity to mix. So I used to in college. I wrote a lot of like big band charts and stuff when I was studying jazz, and I actually mixed a whole big band chart in Audacity with all the tracks and stuff.
Yeah.
So you can do a lot with it actually.
Yeah.
But that being said, that was a pain. It was like really slow to load that project.
Yep.
And it's not built for that kind of heavyweight stuff.
Yeah, that's what I think about the digital performer. And,
Oh, yeah.
and I know people that recorded whole albums on digital performer and made it work. So.
And we're throwing out all the softwares. Too.
Yeah, yeah, man.
All the
we
ones
miss
that,
any?
all the ones that are dating us.
Yeah, I know we be showing our age in here. So who we got up next, man? Let's get back to these beats.
All right.
All right.
Next up, we got Slim Jones,
Who?
and this is called Better.
All right, get into Slim Jones. Keep it or cut it on Beat Clup Podcast. Let's go. Jones. What's the name of that joint?
Better.
And I might have to throw my nomination out there early for this one, man. I think that might
Number 4. God damn.
yeah, I'm gonna throw my nomination out there for Beat of the Week. I'm keeping that, man. I don't know how y'all feel about that.
Oh, that's a keep.
That's a keep it. I ain't got no feedback.
Yeah, man. That shit. Yeah,
was soulful.
I think that just fits That beat describes how I feel today. That's how I'm feeling right now. So that's a keep it. And I threw the keep it out there while the beat was playing anyway. So we had no choice.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. We had no choice really.
Yeah, you see what Slim Jones is doing because you know you about to battle me pretty soon.
Yeah, man. You trying to. You gotta get your
Where
get
is
your,
he
get
anyway?
your
He's
shit
usually
together.
the first one on here on the Facebook feed. Where you at, Slim?
I think I saw him. I thought I saw. Oh no, I see Smart Boy. Yeah, nah. I guess he ain't on there yet. We'll see. But he's who said that? He said the vibe is dope. Definitely good feel. Wish it had more transitions. I feel you, but sometimes less is
rock.
more.
Just need some lyrics.
You know what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah,
But
true.
who we got up next?
I think this is a newbie. I don't remember seeing his name anymore. Before, excuse me. This is Don Most. Am I saying that right?
Don Most. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not that blind. And this is called Hood Metal.
All right. Get into Don Most Hood Metal. Keep it or cut it on Beat Club Podcast Live. Let's go. With hood metal, and that's exactly what it sounded like. Some hood metal shit.
That's different.
Yeah, it was definitely different, man. I don't know. I'm torn. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
How you feel about it, Catman?
Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence as well. I really like that guitar sound. I wanted to hear more of it.
Yeah.
I felt like the bass was dope, but once the drums came in, I feel like it didn't have the same character it did when like it was on the front on its own.
Yep.
But once that like, I don't know what it was, like a vocoder style like keyboard drop, like I was like, oh, that brought in the depth that I thought it needed, but I'm not really sure where I'm leaning on it. I felt like the drums could have been a little more present too. Maybe
Yeah.
that's just overall compression, you know.
Yep.
It's the tough
I
part.
guess, I'm going to go with cut it just because, I feel like the drums could have been more up front, and I do feel like I said, the guitar and bass samples could have been used a little differently, but
Yeah. That's
a tough one to call on, though.
Yeah. I'll pull out my safe keep it, man. I know it's early in the show, but it had a lot of elements that I did. Like, I think it just probably just would need to be arranged a little differently for me. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Like,
but aesthetically, though.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it just had something about it that
it's definitely something there.
Yeah, that I liked. So I'll throw out my safe keep it. So we got to cut it in a safety. AV, how you feeling?
I think I'm just gonna keep it based off of they stepped outside of the box, and I feel like we need something like that on the mix.
Yeah.
In case an artist comes across and they'd be like, damn, let me try something different with this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna keep it for that sake.
Yeah, I'm not mad.
It was cool.
If it's on the mix, I'm not mad.
Yeah.
So we're gonna roll with a keep it. Shout out to Don Most, man. Keep submitting. Yeah, that's definitely my first time seeing that name. That's a dope name too.
Yeah.
All right, so who we got next on the chopping block?
All right, next up we got Milan Beats from Germany, and this is called Continue.
All right, Milan Beats on Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
Yeah, man, that's Milan Beats. How y'all feeling about that, man?
Polished.
That's a
That
keeper.
is,
What was that one called again?
It's called Continue.
yeah. Polished
Yeah.
trap beat,
Yeah, I
yo.
don't know what
Yeah,
to say.
exactly.
Feeling that.
Continue doing what the hell you doing, Milan Beats.
Like, yo, I
That was
heard-
dope, man.
I heard 2 Chainz with Meek and Drake on it for some reason. I don't know.
But I was
Break
hearing
down the hook.
21 for some reason. I was hearing
can hear that too.
Yeah, like like one of his like kind of poppy type records. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, I was definitely hearing 21. 21. Yeah, man. I mean, not
That's
much
it.
to say, man.
Easy keep it.
Yeah. Let's get one more in, man. Who's this?
All right. Next up, we got DJ.
Oh, my fault, Milan Beats. I didn't give you the.
Keep it.
My fault, brother.
Boom. Next up, we got DJ M Rock, and this is called On and On. Damn, a lot of Illinois people, huh? No.
Oh, that's a wave.
Oh, it's,
You didn't follow instructions, sir.
Damn.
Sorry. On to the next.
Yeah, on and on to the next one. All right. So next up, we got Benny Blanco, and this is called Summer OG.
Let's go. We got Benny Blanco, Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Benny Blanco from the Bronx. I'm just messing with you. But
I think he's
yeah.
from Cali, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Summer OG. How y'all feel about that, man? I definitely see some good feedback back online. People saying need some change up. I like the intro. Don't know about the drums. Need to bring up the kick. Things we were discussing behind the scenes up here. But how do y'all feel, man? Keeping or cutting the beat?
I feel like it had a good vibe to it. It's just like we were talking about, like there's no punch in the kick. Who said that? D sharp. Yep. Change ups needed to happen a little more. Excuse me. This is a tough one. It's like usually this is a cut, but it really had a good vibe to it.
Yeah, the kick was a
overall.
big thing for me too.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna pull out my safekeeper for this one.
Okay.
I'm still kind of feeling out, but you know, I have respect for. I feel like there needs to be more rides. Like I'm a ride guy. I love hearing those on beats, and it's hard to pull it off like that. So I think that brought it up for me. But definitely want to hear more front on the kick. Like the 808 was nice and rocking, but then it didn't have like that sort of front edge to it.
Yep.
And I was feeling like, oh, is it gonna come in later? Kind of like, you know, in DNA. Kendrick, like the kick goes away for a second. It's just the 808, and then when it comes back in, it hits you.
Yeah.
But that one just never hit me. So
Sounds like you cutting it.
yeah, I guess I'm cutting it. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of talked myself into a corner there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it as well. I mean, just because like I love the intro so much, but when it dropped,
Same.
it was just like underwhelming. But it's not a bad beat. Like I like it, but yeah, just rework it, man. I would just rework it, and somebody would benefit from this beat on the mix, like if it with the drums knocking and with the minor tweaks, man. So we
Keep
can't
the ride.
Yeah. So we ain't gonna let that one ride, man. Not this time. It sounds like that's a real good submission, though. And like I always say too, man, if y'all tweak beats, send them back to us. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Send them back to us tweak along with some new shit as well. So Catman,
Yeah.
you said you just did Nightworks.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Talk about that experience. Those are our people, man. Shout out to Rozen, of course, our guy DJ Manipulator. Those are our
Kadeem,
brothers, man.
Samuel, all those guys. Yeah.
So how was that experience? Was that like your first? Was that like your first real production showcase for you? Like, I mean, I'm sure you played beats out places before.
First with Ableton for sure. So that it was definitely my first with that level of technicality, like being able to sequence things in and out. Within a short period of time, I was able to figure out how to actually juggle beats back and forth. Do mix in layers from the beat that's coming up. Over the last one. So that really brought the live sound to a different level. But I'd done maybe 4 or 5 different kinds of incarnations of it before with FL Performance mode, and never went quite the same way. Never got quite the same reaction. So man, it was really a special night for me.
Yeah,
and shout out to all those guys. They're doing something special out there, and I'm happy to support it. I've been to half the episodes thus far. Definitely going to be at the next one. Regardless of whether I'm on the bill or not, it's just such a vibe.
Yeah, I love what they're doing, man. And the beat community, all around the world, man. All the people that tune in from everywhere, man. There's something special happening in Boston with the beat community and just beat culture, man. I think y'all need to come be a part of it, man. It's definitely something special. There's nothing like it. You know what I'm saying? In this area.
Yeah.
I just think just the camaraderie with all the producers, everybody just shows each other love, and there's a good variety of platforms. They're not the same. None of them are the same. Nightworks is way different than going to a Stew showcase and
versus what you call it, a shift.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're all completely different, and the vibe is dope. So
yeah, y'all can come out here.
Yeah, man. I would advise you to do so. So that's dope, man. In terms of working with artists, how has that experience been going for you? Have you been actually I see you post a lot of beats online. If you go to Catman Beats on IG, he's always working.
Yeah, 3 a week basically.
Yeah,
for the past year.
Yeah, man, always working. And I love your video style too. The dual video, you showing how you laying out your keys.
Yeah, I try to put a bird's eye view on it.
Yeah, but have you been working with any artists? Is that something that you're into doing, or are you more of an instrumental style producer, or what's?
Well, I guess I'll go dive into my history a little bit more. So back in 2015 when I started off, I was kind of hitting a rut. I was living in Amherst year round. I didn't have anything to do in the time off between school. So that's when I started really cutting my teeth with FL, and I was pretty much just only making instrumentals just for myself. Madlib was the biggest influence as far as that goes. I was doing only vinyl. I was buying a lot of vinyl.
Yeah.
I was doing only sample-based stuff. I didn't even have any real hardware or anything to do anything special with it.
Yeah.
But it was all just creating these psychedelic sort of instrumental landscapes. And so it wasn't until a little bit later that I started evolving into that, I want to start working with more people, being more collaborative with it. So the past year or so, I've been sending beats out more.
Okay.
I got a track out with Hayes. We're putting out a project hopefully sometime this year.
That record's dope.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we got some good stuff. I haven't heard everything that he's written to, but just based on the beats that he picked out, I know it's going to be a special project. I've been working with Latrell. We might have something in the works.
A lot of people say that. A lot of people say that.
Yeah, fingers crossed. But no, we got some cool tracks that we've been working on. It's really a blessing to work with him, man. But yeah, and then stuff with Tides, so I guess I'm sort of entering that phase more and more. I've always been. Every beat maker probably says this, but very introspective.
Yeah.
Not that I don't want to work with people, but it's I'm always doing my thing. And then eventually I just started getting out of my shell. So. Yeah, shout out to all those guys. Just was in the studio yesterday with some other guys, Clive Black, Lance Jackson, and Notebook P. Just cooking up a crew track, and yeah, it was. So yeah, I'm sort of cutting my teeth with it still, but
That's dope, man.
I just like making instrumentals, and if people fuck with it, I definitely want to bring it to that level. So
Y'all heard him, man. Catman Beats on all social media.
Yeah, hit me up.
And you're in good company. I mean, shit, you rocking with Duo from Bad Rabbits.
Yeah.
These are some serious name drops. You got Duo from Bad Rabbits. You got Latrell James. Then, of course, you actually play keys when he rocks with a band.
Yep, most of the time, yeah.
Yeah, so you're in good company in terms of artists, man.
Like I said, I feel very blessed. Yeah.
Yep. Shout out to Dua,
shout
aka
out.
Ebony Odd, who's gonna be playing beats on the 30th, man.
Yeah, we're both gonna be in battles that night.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
that's
Tides,
right.
Tides
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah, so that's
right.
that's gonna be a dope night, man. So make sure y'all come out to that.
Yeah, Tides. I'm really speaking of collaboration. I want to put another word in for Tides because we got some really amazing stuff cooking, like some stuff I'd never heard before on the radio or anything.
So I mean, because Bad Rabbits is more like, it's like funk, R&B, kind of like sometimes even with like a little, I hate to say it, but like for lack of a better term, like maybe like sometimes with a pop flair, like what I'm saying, like it's.
You say that like it's a bad word.
No, I mean because
What's wrong with pop music?
Yeah, I mean there's nothing wrong with pop music,
It has
but
its place,
it has its place, but their music is more soulful than that. Like I don't want to take away from that. So yeah, it has that vibe. So what's the difference like between that? Like what zone is Tides
It's like
going in?
It's hard to explain. I feel like the best way to explain it. So Dua likes to put it as psychedelic gospel, but I feel like it doesn't incorporate. Like we definitely have the sort of beat music influence there. The sort of like textural stuff. Like Knowledge and I'm trying to think of some names off the top of my head. I mean, obviously Dilla, all that sort of like aesthetic stuff. But then we've also got like a strong Radiohead influence. Like shout out to Ryan Garvey, Reverser, RVRSR. He's on IG as well. He does. Him and Lightfoot have been doing shows together as well. He's got the sort of like soundscape sort of approach to guitar, like a lot of delay pedals, a lot of effects, and very sort of zen, like floating over the beat kind of thing. So that brings it to a different sort of level. So in that case, I guess it's sort of like like the psychedelic gospel is definitely there, but like beat music and then sort of experimental, like I don't want to say indie rock, but I don't know. It's hard to put together.
Yeah,
It's
that's good. That means it's like really some new age shit, like some shit we never heard before.
and I tie it together with the jazz fusion stuff too, with all the
Psychedelic gospel is a dope genre of
what
music.
I know. I really rock with that name.
That's dope.
It definitely
man.
doesn't encompass our whole sound, but I get why Dua likes that label. Yeah.
So like with your live shows, are you're gonna be incorporating, of course, like live musicianship, but is it gonna have like an electronic feel as well? Y'all gonna be doing like pre-production stuff?
Yeah, so me and Dua kind of switch off between doing live drum stuff. So he has the machine, and then I actually rocked with the Fire. We've only done one show thus far at BMH, opening up for Dead Messengers and Cat Wright, and that went way better than could have possibly. Like very little technical difficulties.
Yeah.
We got room to grow, of course, but we really can't complain. And we got hopefully some shows on the books. I don't want to throw any dates out there yet because I think we're still locking it down. But we got an EP that we're finished tracking, I believe. So we're at that stage.
So in terms of just your beats, like do you rock with any of like like services, like in terms of like selling beats? Have you got into that, or do you have like a platform that you use to just post your beats where people can just go and listen to your shit?
I mean, Instagram, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know.
No, I mean that
I
works.
Thought it through really. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's the thing. I've been making it pretty much just for myself for a while. Just like, I mean, I don't know. It's sort of is like my therapy, I guess you could say. But I've always been like really creative, and so I never really like, regardless of whether it's like an outlet to like put it out there or like with people want to buy it or whatnot. Like I hadn't really given a lot of thought to that, to be honest, until lately.
Yeah.
So, but just it's funny because Latrell was the one who kind of pushed me. He's like, you should just put videos on IG of what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because he would see the stuff, and he'd be like, that's crazy, man. You got to just get it out there.
Yeah.
And so now it's been a year, and I've got the response I've gotten on IG has been crazy. So,
bro,
I think I'm at that point where I want to get a website. I want to start building a bigger portfolio. I just did my first Spotify release. I don't know why I didn't mention that right off the gate. Just 2 weeks ago.
I was gonna get to that, but go ahead.
So yeah, first Spotify release, Catman's Creamery, which is, I know it's a little gimmicky, but it's an ice cream themed thing, sort of built off of like adolescence and like childhood reminiscence and stuff. And that's so 5 tracks named after my favorite sort of flavors of ice cream and stuff.
Okay.
But it's like kind of it's sort of in that realm of like the you know, like the psychedelic beat driven stuff, like all instrumental, and that's on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, all that. So I'm trying to get the music out there more and more. And shout out to Lightfoot who mastered it and helped me with some mixing advice on that too. So
dope. Yeah, shout out to Lightfoot. Lightfoot's people in the Massachusetts or New England area, man. Lightfoot connected with Union Sound, and they also they're doing like production workshops and classes. So check that out, man. That's over at Union Sound. That's in Bow Market in Somerville. Union.
I'm not biased, but yeah, definitely check it out because I got sound packs, exclusive sound packs at those classes.
That's dope.
10 one-shots and 5 loops. I've been putting them out, and then hopefully when I build up enough of them, I'm gonna put out one for release, like to buy. So.
Beat Club, y'all see how all of this shit is unraveling? Like, we start just all type of shit happening. You know what I'm saying? So you do sound packs as well.
Yeah,
you're into sound design.
I'm waiting into it. Well, just because you mentioned the classes,
Got you.
This is kind of an exclusive. Yeah, I'm hopefully going to put it for sale soon. But,
all right.
But yeah, people have been asking about it for a while, and so I'm just like, I might as well start putting them out.
That's dope. But yeah, man, support Union Sound, man. That's dope what they're doing. Look them up, Union Sound Shop. Look them up. Google that Union Sound Shop at Bow Market in Somerville, and they'll be doing a pop up at our Beat Club podcast live at the Milky Way on Thursday. May 30th, man. They'll be doing a pop-up, so come out, check them out, see what they're all about.
Shout out to Loman.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Loman. What number we on, man?
Number 9.
All right, yeah, let's get one more in before we go to break.
All right, so I think this is a newbie too. This is Not the Fake Sway. Okay.
Okay.
It's called Buddha's Hand.
It's called what?
Buddha's
Buddha's Hand. All
Yeah.
right. All right, man. Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Not the Fake Sway with Buddha's Hand. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
And we all know people who have lots of
The Beat
misfortune,
Club.
misfortune that we ourselves would not want to have. And they are deeply happy. They radiate happiness. You're surprised. Why?
The Beat Club.
So it is not happiness that makes us grateful. It's gratefulness that makes us happy.
Snuck in there.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know how I feel yet. Hey,
Yeah, me either. I feel like overall, like sound quality was really good. I didn't necessarily like the drum pattern though. It was just kind of stiff. I think it needed more swing on it or something. It was just like, doo, doo. And I don't know. Damn, keep it or cut it. I already used my save keep it too, huh?
Yep, it's gone.
You know what? I'm gonna just keep it for being different.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it for that sake.
Yeah, I think when it started
Yeah.
off, I was expecting it to come in like half the tempo. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
me
Like
too.
so when
Yeah.
it came in that like sort of more like, you know, up tempo, like almost 90s tempo, you know,
Yeah.
it was like a different vibe than I was expecting. And I was saying to you how I feel like the bass should have been a little louder, but that last switch, like if that was the beat, the one at the end that he started with,
Yeah.
I would have been like keep it from the get go because that progression was dope.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
So I guess I'm gonna say keep it just because I really like the like just the switch up in tempo, or not just in tempo, it went into like a 12 feel.
Yeah.
From a 4. I was feeling that.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it, but I do like the second part of the beat. I like the where it transitioned to, but overall, like the first part, like I couldn't get over that. Like it just disappointed me. You know what I'm saying? Like I really was expecting something else. Like I was saying, I was hearing like a completely different bop, and then it just went somewhere else. So
Turn up the bass for sure.
Yeah, definitely turn the bass up. But I guess I'm on Marin Island, man. They keeping the beat, so it sounds like a keep it. Yeah, man. So shout out to not the fake Sway,
the real Sway.
How Sway?
All right, y'all. So we're gonna take a quick break. And when we come back, man, Catman's going to play a few joints, and then we're going to give him that sample so he can cook up on the spot. Mm-hmm. So go ahead, man. Do what you do, man. Roll up, get some food, get some drink, whatever you got to do. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
Have you always wanted to make your own podcast? Or had dreams of becoming the next social media influencer? Don't let office space and equipment be what gets between you and your dreams. New studio space is now available through the Go Network. The Go Network is a multimedia broadcast company that currently hosts live radio shows and podcasts. With microphones to fit all guests, the ability to video record interviews, a stage for band performances, and an editing suite to put your audio and video content to the next level. The Go Network will provide assistance with producing, editing, sponsorship outreach, marketing, and more. You can create the podcast or web series you want with the lower price tag. Visit our studio location in Norwood or our audio suite in Canton. For more information, call us at 857-445-0424 or email us at info@gonet.com. That's info@geauxnet.com.
Has your computer seen better days? Is it always freezing and lagging? Are you constantly plagued with pop-ups and viruses? Are you not able to get any work done? You don't need a new computer. You need Phoenix Technology Support. With just one call to Phoenix Technology Support, you will never have to stress over the hassles of taking your computer to a repair shop again. Just leave your computer right where it is and let us come directly to you. Phoenix Technology Support has over 10 years of experience in the industry of customer support and IT solutions, and it's the best place for help with all of your home or business electronics. From gaming systems to tablet setups, smartphones to smart TVs, even business servers and emails. We will help set up or troubleshoot almost any technology in your home or office. So next time you think your technology is at the end of its life, have it rise from the ashes like a phoenix by calling Phoenix Technology Support at 617-658-3240. That's 617-658-3240, or go to www.phoenixtechboston.com.
Aren't you tired of your plain white walls? Do you ever wonder why you feel uninspired at the office or feel like your home lacks character? It's always the same boring walls over and over again. Well, it's time for a change. Visit walldecore3d.com and order wall panels that will turn your walls into beautiful and extravagant looking accent walls. The 3D wall panels give an extra dimension and complement just about any room. Their current selection includes plant fiber wall paneling, MDF wood wall panels, mosaic real wood paneling, and thin slate stone veneer. Remember, that's walldecore3d.com. Order now and add some depth to your life.
When I'm feeling sluggish, I'm not looking for the jittery feeling of coffee. I'm reaching for Neurosonic, the only energy drink I trust to keep me going. Neurosonic is just one of the great drinks in the neurofunctioning beverages line. When I'm stressing an interview, Neuro Bliss keeps me cool, calm, and collected. And when it's time to call it a night, I don't want sleeping pills and all the crazy after effects you hear about. I want Neuro Sleep to help me drift off to dreamland. Neuro drinks are surprisingly low calorie and full of the healthiest and most efficacious vitamins and minerals. Artificial flavors and colors don't work for them, and neither should they for you, so they don't allow them in their drinks. To find a store near you that carries Neuro, go to drinkneuro.com or visit amazon.com to order a 12-pack. Neuro, drink with a purpose.
If you're just hearing about Monk Therapeutic Air for the first time, it's a recyclable diffuser that promotes mood change and life-enhancing effects through our custom blends of essential oils and the ancient practice of aromatherapy. Monk is the simplest aromatherapy device in history. You don't have to know anything about essential oils. We do all that for you. Simply pick the way you want to feel, open your Monk, and breathe in as your Monk diffuses an eclectic blend of essential oils and wild plant extracts. Monk is available in 7 different blends, all of which are organic, natural, and free of nicotine, tobacco, or artificial chemicals. Visit monq.com to learn more.
Are you in need of stickers, be it for personal or business use? Then you need to go to stickeryou.com right now. That's stickeryou.com. Sticker U is passionate about providing you and your business with the highest quality custom stickers, labels, decals, and iron-ons. They can even make you temporary tattoos. If you want to stick out from the competition, then you need Sticker U, as Sticker U provides the best platform in the world to create custom products that make you stick.
In a world filled with many distractions, wouldn't it be incredible to find a way to get lost in your own choosing? Do you love to hear crisp audio from your favorite podcasts? Have you ever felt like the soundtrack to a movie or a video game would sound greater if there was a better way to deliver sound? Bear Dynamic closed-back studio headphones are a perfect tool for any sound enthusiast. Plug in your Bear Dynamic headphones and go on an audio escape. The Bear Dynamic DT770 Pro headphones are a favorite amongst music producers, sound engineers, and broadcasters all over the world. If you're not prepared to compromise on studio sound, visit www.beardynamic.com. That's www.beardynamic.com and get your own pair now. Whether for home or on the go, it is the right product for every need.
Do you love delicious high-protein snacks? Do you love low sodium? Then you are going to love Grizzly Adams Beef Jerky. My signature brand of beef jerky has the lowest sodium in the entire marketplace and completely destroys all its competitors in the taste department. Order now at ScrizzlyAdamsBeefJerky.com. That's SKRIZZLYADAMS beefjerky.com. This is American recording artist Grizzly Adams, and I guarantee you're gonna love my meat.
Yo, this is Catman, and you're now listening to the Beat Club Podcast, where producers are hurting.
Yeah, welcome back to the Beat Club Podcast. I said it right this time. It's not the Beat Cub.
The Bear Cub Podcast.
The Bear Cub. Yo, man, that's funny. I might need a drink. That's what the problem is, man. I haven't had a drink in because even before my fast, y'all know I do the fast every May, but I didn't have a probably even 2 weeks before the fast. I didn't have a drink, so it's already been a month. So that's
props. Props.
Yeah, man, I do it. This is the 8th year. I've been doing it for 8 years since 2011.
Need that cleanse.
Yeah, yep. And right before my birthday too. My birthday's in June. So
yeah, mine too.
Yeah, so that's what we do, man. The Marin fast. And it is, and people always ask me if I'm Muslim because Ramadan is around this time too. Whenever I say fast, everybody's like, "Yo, Ramadan Mubarak." But we are back, man. Catman is in the building, and we've been talking about Catman. Some of y'all probably aren't familiar with him, but y'all definitely gonna get familiar today. So we're gonna have him play a couple of joints, man. You got some joints ready? Yeah, man, we're going to have Catman play a few joints. Y'all can see what his vibe is, what his sound is. Definitely look him up on all social media, Catman Beats. He just goes by Catman, by the way, too. He's not Catman Beats, but that's just the social media handle. So I know we got to fix that, man. We got to figure that out, man. We got to, One
of these days.
Yeah, man. So you already plugged in?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, word, man. Sounds coming through?
Yep.
All right, man. So we got Catman in the building. He's going to play a couple joints, play 3 joints or so before we give him that sample challenge, man. Let's go. Let's get right to it.
The Beat Club.
They saying Catman, dog, you got the sauce.
Thanks.
Yo, man. I'm a big Catman fan, man. Real shit, man.
Yeah.
Like, super dope, man.
That whole vibe, like,
super dope.
That shit I love listening to on a daily.
Oh, thanks, man.
For real. For real.
Just starting to get in my bag now. All those are from the past month.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I've been on a hot streak for sure. Maybe a month and a half. Now
That's what's up.
But yeah.
All right, man. So for today's sample challenge, right?
Oh, it is Caldwell. Oh.
Yeah. We going with Bobby Caldwell. And the reason I chose this sample is because I'm a huge Biggie fan. Big Biggie fan. His birthday is May 21st. Birthday's coming up. And Life After Death was one of those albums that when it came out, I always thought that it should have been one album instead of a double album. I thought like it got a lot of fillers. Like at the time, I think I might have just been too young to maybe like understand a lot of the songs maybe, but I don't know. But I always was like, Life After Death's alright. But then once I got older, I was like, no, this album is like incredible. And one of my favorite songs on that album, and one of my favorite Biggie songs ever, is called Sky's the Limit. And it samples Bobby Caldwell, and the name of the song is My Flame. So I think we get the audio from this, right, Dimitri? Mm-hmm. Start it over real quick. Man, shout out to Clark Kent, man, who produced Sky's the Limit. He just pretty much used the intro part, and that was it. That's all he needed, pretty much. But there's so much in there. So when I thought about Biggie this morning, I was just thinking about it this morning. I'm like, yo, like, damn, Biggie's birthday's coming up. This is my joint, so I figured you would have fun with this one.
Oh yeah, I will.
So
I'll find something new to do with this.
Yeah. So for the next 30 minutes or so.
All right.
Just cook up, man, and we'll be over here doing what we do.
I'll be in the lab.
All right, man. I'm pretty sure you're going to kill that.
Yeah, I believe so.
You know?
All right.
Word up.
Where we at, man?
So where we at? I know, right? We on beat number 10?
Yeah.
All right, we making good time today.
All right.
Doing good. So who we got up?
So next up we got guest appearance, and this is called Distracted.
All right. Keep it a cut. Was Distracted by Guest on Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Avi, I see you commenting. What you think, man?
Yeah, Bass Police.
Bass Police, huh?
Yeah, that shit was off, and it kind of took away from everything else that I heard in the beat. So I gotta cut it, man.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with everybody. All the comments I'm seeing, you know, D Sharp said hi-hat needs to be brought down and better switch up needs to happen. Jay Nice is just like, yo, it needs work. And I just agree with all of it. Like all of the above. I just think, I didn't like the drum pattern, the sounds. Like, I think the sample was cool, like the way the sample was, like, you know, like the effects on the sample and all of that. It sounded cool. It's definitely a good foundation to work with, but yeah, you got to switch the drum pattern up and just come with a different bounce on that. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to cut it as well. Facebook saying cut it, so
cut it. Unanimous.
It's unanimous. And we know this guy.
Shout out to Ali Dodge.
Ali Dodge will be battling Ill Beats on Thursday, May 30th at Beat Club Podcast Live.
And he sent us something called Walking Through Central Park.
Damn. All right. I don't think I've ever went walking through Central Park. I've been to New York 1,000 times. I don't think I've ever just went walking through Central Park. Have you?
Now that I think about it, nah.
Right?
I don't never go through
Yeah,
there.
I never go to Central Park. Word. So that's something we'll do next month when we out there. We'll make a point. But yeah, man, we got Ali Dodge live on Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go. Central Park by Ali Dodge, AV.
That's an easy keep it, man.
Yeah. I
very,
agree,
very,
man.
very easy keep it.
Yeah, that's a unanimous.
Keep it.
Y'all think me and Ali like arranged the same, very similar when it comes to our beats.
Eli said he could hear Troy Ave on it. Yeah, I guess I could. Yeah, it's just a I don't even know if I wanted to hear an artist on that. It just sounded like something I just wanted to listen to. But it was definitely dope, man. Like just a nice, easy vibe, man. Sound like a nice day.
Nice, easy keep it.
Yeah.
Like the sun's shining now, so that's what the mood sound like.
Yeah, it's a unanimous. Keep it. Shout out to Ali Dodge. Shout out to beatmakersboutique.com, man. And yeah, definitely check out that battle. That's gonna be a dope battle. Ali Dodge versus Ill Beats on Thursday, May 30th at the Milky Way Beat Club Podcast Live. Yeah, pull up.
And they good friends. But it's smoke that day. Nothing but smoke.
All for the smoke. Who we got up next?
Shout out to RC Productions. We've been getting some dope beats sent from this lady. And this is called Classy.
Is she from Cali?
Apparently, man.
Okay. So RC Productions with Classy Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go. I think that's just a unanimous.
Easy keep it. We heard it during the battle, tune for tune battle.
Yeah, I think that was definitely played on a tune for tune battle. But
and I was digging that shit then. So
yeah,
easy.
Yeah, that was it. That's just hard, man. I want to hear some. That just sound like some New York street shit. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
You know, who we got up next?
Yeah, we kind of breezing. We gotta slow down.
Nah, man. Let's play 30 beats today. Fuck it.
All right. Let me see. Oh, next up we got Turfquake, and this is called Amaze. He's all the way from California.
2 California submissions in a row, man. So shout out to Turfquake on Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
What is the science technique you hope to achieve through hand projection? Very good. What are your thoughts when facing an opponent? There is no opponent. And why is that? Because the word I.
So that was Turfquake with Amaze. Avy.
I kind of agree with Flight School Beats. It was a lot going on in this beat. I do like it though. The shit was fire. I just feel like the sample maybe needed to be tweaked a little bit more so it didn't. I don't know. It was like almost clashing with some other sounds, but still dope. Still gonna keep it. That's my only feedback.
Yeah. I was a little torn, man, but I'ma cut it, man. It was cool, but yeah, I don't know, man. It was missing something. It's just something about it that's not moving me. I can't even really put my finger on it. I don't know, man. Yeah, maybe it's that pluck. I don't know. It's just something about it that's just I catch the vibe of it though. I could kind of hear an artist on it, but
yeah, I heard a T.I. on it.
Yeah, but I just got tired of it quick. You know what I'm saying? After the first 30 seconds, I think I was just kind of done with it. So I am gonna cut it.
So it's up to the people. Let me see, man. See what they saying. Said a lot's going on.
Missing space.
Serious.
D Sharp just said cut that shit.
Not a fan of the Vox sounds. Plucks are kind of loud. But they rocking with it. Y'all look kind of torn, man. Shit. Dimitri. Caught you off guard. What you think, man?
I'll say it is repetitive.
It is.
Yeah.
All right. I guess the overall energy is kind of saying
cut it. Saying cut it, man. So
it was still dope.
Yeah,
it was cool. It was still cool.
It was cool.
Send us some more shit, man. I know you've been sending since you first came across it, but continue sending us some new shit, man.
Eli, so true. We do this we pick the joints randomly in the folder, so we can't just select your joint and throw it up today.
Unless it's first Sunday.
Unless it's first Sunday, you can submit live for sure. But you'll definitely now you're in the fold if you submitted some stuff today. So I'm pretty sure you'll pop up soon, probably next week or something like that. But definitely look out for first Sundays because we take live submissions. So that's your opportunity to get live on the show, bro. I didn't want you to feel like we ignored your message. But who's up next?
All right, so next up we got Shy Beats from Toronto, and this is called What I've Been Through.
All right, Shy Beats, Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
Avy, what you thinking, man? That was
stomach's
Shy
growling.
Beats from Canada, Toronto. What you think, bro?
I think this beat was cool, but Bass Police, man, a couple of the notes were off on the bass. Once it like transitioned to the other part where you kind of, what did you take out? You brought in a snap, like a snap sound. The bass notes were off. So I gotta cut it, but the shit was like a cool trap beat, man.
Yeah, I like the overall energy of it, like the tempo of it. You know, it had that kind of like that's that strip club tempo. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it felt like. But just melodically, like it just wasn't there for me. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like the melodies weren't like connecting with me. But like that, the drum pattern and the tempo of the beat itself, like the overall vibe of it, I think that was there. Yeah. But I'm gonna have to cut it though. So yeah, it's looking like a cut it, man.
That's a unanimous cut it.
Who's up next?
Oh, word. Next up we got Petro Lane, and this is called Distraction.
Stay away from those.
Haven't seen his name in a minute, yo.
Yep, shout out to Petro Lane, Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
It's a unanimous.
Straight up. Straight up.
Damn.
That was easy.
Yeah, there was a lot going
Easy
on
keeping.
too, and it still like managed to it still managed to keep my attention. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like at one point I was like, damn, okay, maybe it's too much happening, but then it just all came together.
Yeah, it stayed on, like it went off the one, but it came back to the and caught you again. I like that.
Damn, I'm shit. Facebook's definitely rocking with it. Got that bounce gang vibe. Nailed it. Beat of the week. They talking beat of the week on there. You throwing out a beat of the week, Nam? I guess Facebook threw out the beat of the week, Nam. I'll acknowledge it.
Yeah, I give him that.
Yeah, I can't argue with the people.
People's a part of the show, so
yeah, man.
shit.
I'm not gonna argue with the people. So yeah, man. Once again, that's a unanimous. Keep it. And who was that again?
That was Petro Lane.
Petro Lane.
He
Salute,
won beat
brother.
of the week before too.
Yeah. Salute, my G. So who we got up next? I see Charleston, South Carolina. What up? That's the 803. Who's that?
I don't even know.
Yeah, I believe it is.
But next up we got J-Ro Green, and this is called Goblins.
All right, man. J-Ro Green, Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of torn on this one. It almost sounded like I was supposed to hear Timbaland come on there and be like, "Say what? Say what? Love to love ya." That's what it was sounding like. That's what it was sounding like for a minute.
That's a cut it for me, man.
Yeah, for feedback purposes, I feel like the drums are cool, but like the other sounds just weren't working. I don't know. I don't really know what to say about this one. Shit.
Yeah, I agree with Slim Jones. He said Need for Speed menu music. That's probably
that works.
That's probably where I can hear that.
That works. That's
but
money.
I don't hear it on the mix.
Yeah, definitely not.
D Sharp said the Fat Boys Are Back remix. Word up. Actually, I could hear that too, but nah, not in 2019. Disorderlies is one of my favorite movies, though. You just made me think of that, man. Disorderlies is a classic. love to cut that. Word. I respect that, Slim Jones.
Yo, my fucking with Slim.
Yeah. Shout out to J-Ro Green, though.
Yeah.
What is the area code? I got it wrong. He said that was Columbia.
Yeah, bro.
See, I be trying sometimes. I be trying to memorize numbers and shit, but I guess not that time. It's close though, right? Ain't they close? Ain't Columbia and Charleston close?
Yeah,
who we got up next?
Guy, but next up we got Gold Rush, and this is called Support.
Word up. Beat Club Podcast, Gold Rush with Support. Keep it cutting.
Go ahead, Scott. What does splash worthy mean? What you talking about there, bro?
Okay.
But nah, this shit was dope. That shit was dope. Sexy.
Yeah, as Loops would say, belly roll certified. That would be a belly roll certified.
Splash tape.
Yeah. I hear you, Slim Jones. I feel you on that. That definitely sounds like some shit I could hear Currency on. I got to check that Gran Turismo project out, too. Just drop. But, how you feel about it, Avi? You keeping it?
Yeah, I'm going to keep it. It definitely was a good beat. It just felt good. Hearing it felt good, especially with that voice in there.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was an easy keep it. I like the drum pattern a lot too. D Sharp was saying the hi-hats needed to come down. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, they were punching, right?
And here's Miss Corinne. You can't come in here with this on. You want to say hi to the people? You want to say what's up? Say what's up. Say what's up on the mic.
One day we're going to get you to say something.
Say what's up.
What's up?
There we go.
Yeah, so that sounds like a unanimous keep it from the team.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Damn. We're getting to the end of our list here, man.
So who we got up?
So next up we got J Definite MC with Hallelujah.
All right. J Definite, Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
Should already know. Oh, you didn't hear it? Okay. Listen, no. Definitely no. This was not the one, man. I really don't even have any feedback. People, do y'all have any feedback for this one?
Yeah,
please,
no lyrics.
Please let me know. Marin already cut it when he walked out, so I'm just throwing that out there right now. I don't know which one's the button. I would hit the cut it button. I don't want to press the wrong one. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me figure this out real quick.
We could just say it.
Multitasking like a motherfucker right now. Number 4. There we go. You ready? This is a unanimous cut. Let me go back to my seat. Let me see what the people are saying, man. Because, goddamn. That kind of just brought my mood down. And I'm hungry, so that's not really a good combination. We got a thumbs down. D Sharp is fucked up. He said J definitely fuck no. Flag on the play, cut it off. J unsure. Yo, y'all are terrible. Y'all some terrible motherfuckers. I would hate to be like a beginning producer or producer that just started and I came on this show and y'all just rash me like that. Y'all gotta be a little bit nicer out here, man. Come on. A little bit. What'd you think, Dimitri, even though you didn't hear it?
I did. I just want to know what the feedback is. Like,
honestly, I don't.
Like, start from scratch? Just.
Yeah, I think, honestly, I would make a new beat. I would just start from scratch. That, right off the rip, it didn't really catch my attention at all. It kind of just threw me in a weird mood.
Compared to all the other stuff we've heard today, yeah.
This is one of those beats where, like, you should have played this for other people to get their opinion before you submitted it. I would have done that myself. I wouldn't have played this shit. But, yeah, we've heard way better beats from you, man. Way better this one is not it, we just gonna move into the next one because god damn.
It's our last one.
And this is our last one? Shit. Okay. Let me see. Who we got up next? I can't even see this damn thing. We got JC the God and Jai Romo with Ocean. Let's take a listen to it right now on the Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go. So yeah, that was JC the God and Jai Romo with Ocean. Yeah, beat was boring to be honest. I mean, I know the title was Ocean. I didn't really get an Ocean vibe to be honest, but yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah. A lot of the highs were too high. I would have definitely brought up the bass.
Yeah, the bass definitely needed some more presence. Yeah.
Yeah, not much feedback about it. It just needs more life to it, pretty much.
Sounds like a...
Ain't got no feedback?
Nah, I mean, you said it all, really. Like, I didn't really have much more to add to it.
Oh,
I mean, it sounded like some audio bed music, like it was cool, I guess, to talk over or something. But not for the mix, man.
Damn, they pulled out the baby corn on Facebook.
Baby corn.
Yeah. Hold on, is that a tissue box crying?
Yo,
y'all are terrible.
This shit's crazy, man. Yeah, man, we got through 18 beats today. That's pretty good, man. We did pretty good. Catman still cooking. He got a few minutes left, so we figure we might as well. Yeah, you got about 3 minutes. So yeah, it looks like we had 2 Beat of the Week nominations, right?
Yeah, one
so
by you.
I nominated
Slim Jones. Where is it?
Yeah, Slim Jones. Yeah.
Number 4.
Yep, I nominated Slim Jones, and the people nominated I gotta see the name.
15.
Yeah, Petro Lane. All right, so we gotta battle this out real quick, man. Who's gonna get this Beat of the Week?
Way 2 different styles.
Let's start out with the Slim Jones. That was Slim Jones. What was the name of that joint? Better. So that was Slim Jones with Better. That was my nomination versus Petro Lane with Distraction, which we got to stay away from that shit. Let's see what's good. Man, completely two different zones. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Damn, who got beat of the week?
I really don't know because they're so different, and I like both.
Damn. You know what? I'm just gonna make an executive decision and say Petro Lane. I'm gonna just go with Petro Lane, man. That was a zone. Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely two different universes.
Nah, for sure. Yeah, I'm going to go with Petro.
Yeah.
Damn, I love the Slim Jones joint, but I'm going to go with Petro.
I ain't mad.
Yeah.
I'm sure Slim ain't mad either.
What you thinking?
Nah, I'm going to
go with
the
that?
Petro. Yeah. I ain't giving Slim no wins.
You don't got no wins in mi casa. Yeah, both dope ass beats, man. Incredible beats. What you think, man?
I couldn't hear.
Oh, you couldn't hear? Yo, yeah, man.
Was it?
Huh? Nah, that's Oh yeah. Wait, did he say that as well? I mean, I was thinking pun.
Yeah.
You don't got no wins in mi casa. Que pasa? You ain't even in my clasa. That was on John Blaze. I hate a rapper that plays a rapper. Yeah. You said Avi ain't ready. Slim Jones talking that shit. Yeah, it's definitely pun.
That's cool. I got a bunch of beats I don't play on here just for you.
So all right, man. Petro Lane got beat of the week. But without further ado, man. Oh, it's freezing? What you trying to do? You was bouncing it or something?
I was trying to bounce it with ozone on it, and ozone is making it lag.
Saved it though, right?
Just play it out the joint. Just play it. Oh, for real?
I'm hoping that I can get it to respond in a sec.
Okay.
Sorry. Let me try to reboot it.
It's all good.
You saved it though, right?
Yeah, I saved it.
As long as you save.
Save everything. Make sure you save everything, man. But yeah, I mean, in the meantime, I could definitely bring up these upcoming events. Once again, if you just joined in, the next Beat Club Podcast Live is Thursday, May 30th at the Milky Way. That's 284 Amory Street in Jamaica Plain. Doors open at 10 p.m. So y'all already know how we do, man. Open producer showcase. We do the live podcast. We play Keep It or Cut It live. And then, of course, we have our feature beat battles. So shout out to everybody that's going to be battling that night, man. And one of the people is my guy Catman, who is in the building today.
Yes, sir.
So Catman will be battling Chop the Great, Chop from Megazoid. Crazy. Those are my guys. I mentioned earlier, Ollie Dodge will be battling Ill Beats.
Mm-hmm.
And First Official will be battling Ebony Odd, a.k.a. Dua.
And then we have a performance as well, right?
Yeah, man. And we got a special guest performance by producer MC Battle Axe, who has been on the Beat Club Podcast. So he has a new project out. It's called Axima. It's on all streaming platforms. Make sure you go check that shit out. It's a real dope project. He produced the project from top to bottom, and he's spitting, man. He like Battle Axe is is definitely a dude that I want to make sure more people are aware of what he's doing, man. He's a dope MC, man. Super witty, super clever with the bars, man. And he makes really dope beats. So he's a force to be reckoned with, man. So more people need to know about him. So check out that project, man. He has Eczema. His name is Battle Axe. The name of the project is called Eczema. It's always conceptual, always clever, man. Those dudes are super clever. So look out for those brothers. So Thursday, May 30th, 10 p.m., Milky Way in JP. Make your way out, man. It's going to be real dope. Milky Way is a dope venue, too, man. Come out early, get some food. The food is really good there, good drinks. It's gonna be a vibe, man. So that's Thursday, May 30th. June 23rd, we will be back in NYC. So Eli, so true. I heard you talking, man.
I was about to throw that out there.
You know what I'm saying? If you want Battle Flames emoji, we can make that happen. So that looks like we got one battle secured. So I'm looking to line up some more battles for that. So all the producers out there, we will be in New York again at Pianos, 158 Ludlow Street. That's in the Lower East Side of New York. Come out. Doors open at 7 p.m. We're opening up early that night so we can get in and out of there. But if you want to stay late, we got the after party going on. We're going to celebrate AV's birthday. We're going to have a good-ass time.
Damn
so
right.
Make sure y'all come out Sunday, June 23rd. Pianos, 158 Ludlow Street, 7 to 11 p.m. And all my people in the North Carolina area, we will be at Pinhook Saturday, July 27th. Doors open at 9:30 p.m. We have just about all the battles lined up. Shout out to Steve Skyline. I'll announce the battles next week. But it looks like we got all the battles secure for that. $10 entry, free sign up. Y'all already know what it is, man. So all my people in the NC area, you know what I'm saying? Even if you're from Virginia, DC, whatever, man, make the ride down to Pinhook. It's going to be a good time. We're going to have a good-ass time. We ain't been down there. It's going on 2 years, man. We was down there for Beats and Bars Fest a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So we're excited to be back in North Carolina in July, man. So I'm definitely going to cop my plane ticket and shit this week.
Shit, I got to work on it.
Yeah, we got to figure that shit out, figure out our hotel situation, all that shit. Yeah, man, but we definitely making our rounds, man, and coming to a city near you. So as I mentioned before, man, hit us up on IG, hit us up on any social media. If you feel like you got the plug to your city, if you want us to come to your city, that's what we're all about in 2019, man. We're going to reach out and touch all our people, man. So we good?
Yeah, he's Gucci.
All right, man. So we gave Catman the Bobby Caldwell sample, My Flame, which was used for Biggie Sky's The Limit. Definitely big happy birthday. Shout out. Biggie's birthday is May 21st, man. Definitely one of the greatest to ever do it, man. One of the greatest of all time. One of my favorite MCs. So, yeah, man, this is dedicated to Biggie, so don't fuck up, all right? Word up, man. Let's hear it. Let's go.
Yeah. He said yeah.
Club.
Yo, give it up, Catman. Nah, that was dope. That was dope. That was dope. You delivered, man. You didn't fuck up.
It was tough to mix it with like all the other
Yeah, all the
beats
shit
going out
going.
of the room.
Well, welcome to the Stu Beat Showcase.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That's what we do.
Yeah,
that's how it happens, man. So
and it's worse than that. Too.
Yeah, I know.
I can
imagine. Right?
I wouldn't even do it.
I gotta get those noise canceling headphones.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I know. I gotta find a good pair of those, man. Figure that out. But yeah, man.
Let's
real
pull up
dope.
The, Beat of the week, man.
Yeah, we got Beat of the Week by Petro Lane.
Oh, was that the one we played just before?
Yeah.
I heard that. That was dope. That's some selection type stuff.
Yeah. All right, man. So we about to get out of here, man. I already did the announcements.
I know.
But like I always say, man, love is the answer and the cure. Make sure you show your loved ones love. Let them know that you love them. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait till some bullshit happens. You know what I'm saying? And just do it right the first time. You know, that's like a message that I've been telling myself lately. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta fuck up to learn all the time. You know what I'm saying? If you take your time and apply yourself, just do shit right the first time around, so you don't have to double back and apologize or double back and do extra work, man. Just do shit right the first time, man. So that's my message for today. Thank y'all for tuning in. beatclubpodcast.com. Y'all already know what it is. Avi, what's good?
Yeah, funny enough, I went to Versus yesterday. I don't know if you heard of that new spot. It's on Providence? I think it's Providence Street, downtown. It's a new restaurant. Got like arcade games in there and shit.
Oh, dope.
Bar. You could play like PS4, Switch, all that shit.
What's it called?
Versus. Like Versus or whatever.
Like our event.
Yeah, pretty much. But the whole point of me organizing a couple of my friends going out was because sometimes you sit in your depression sometimes and you just never get around good people, good energy, and you sit there by yourself and you start going fucking crazy. So my message today is just like, yo, especially with creatives, because we tend to beat ourselves up about our artwork and all that shit. Get out, experience life, get around some good people, good energy, and just experience shit, man. Sometimes that'll inspire you to get in a better mood and create some dope shit. So get out of that shit, man. That's not good for anybody. Everybody get out that shit, man.
Yeah, man, get out the house.
Yeah, we gotta get out the house.
Get out your room.
I be in my damn house too much.
Yeah, you gotta get out the house, man. Get out your room and just live. You know what I'm
Take
saying?
a walk.
Exactly.
The sun is shining.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
Real
that
shit.
itself is inspiration. Get some fresh air. Shit.
I know I learned that lesson this past year.
Yeah, we do that a lot, man. So you got to just do the simple things that make us happy. And if that's being around friends, getting outside, even just listening to new music, like, yo, do that shit.
That's it, man. And your loved ones, friends,
Yeah,
family, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, we tend to hide from our people. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's time to take it back, man. Take it back to the basics, man.
Yeah, talk about them issues, man.
Yeah.
Because 9 times out of 10, somebody you don't even know probably feeling the same way. Y'all might connect and help each other out. So, yeah.
Word. And thank God for music, man.
Yo, 100% facts.
Catman, let the people know how to reach you. And thank you for coming through once again, man. Let's clap it up for Catman, man. Clap it up one more time,
Happy to
man.
be here.
But yeah, man, let the people know how to reach you. Any updates, anything you want to plug, just get it off your chest right now.
Well, my main thing is Instagram, Catman Beats, but that handle is like everywhere, Twitter, what is it, Facebook, all that stuff is Catman Beats. But you can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp, all that under Catman. And if you go to my IG, my email for stuff for booking and other inquiries there is right there. So yeah, it's mostly just through Instagram, honestly. Put out videos like 3 times a week. You can get a look into my process. I play keys, a sample, and I try to do a good variety of stuff. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Dope,
And
man.
shout out again to Tides. My band Instagram is @Tides, but the name is just Tides. Yeah, we got some stuff coming soon. Follow us on there.
All right, man. Once again, everybody, thank y'all for tuning in. It's always love. We'll See y'all next week, man. And just because I could say this shit on the radio right now, shit, we out.